Hello, my name is Pumpkin, and today we will be making a video about my pkxd builds. And today with us we have Brunots. As for he's always been a huge fan of my pkxd builds, which, by the way, Brunots, thank you so much for collaborating with me for this video and giving me the idea for it, I guess. And for those who know me are aware that I make a lot of pkxd builds, mostly consisting of art, and sometimes they take a long time putting each individual part down, but it's completely worth it because everybody loves the art that I create on Uni. I basically treat Uni as like a form of Instagram. Instead of posting videos or like images of some sort, I sometimes instead just post all of the art and creations that I make on pkxd onto there, since I don't know what to really post most of the time, and I just don't feel comfortable if I ever have anything besides that. So if I ever take a photo, it's either to show somebody something and I'll later delete it, or I just delete it in general. I like to keep my houses and my posts organized. Anyway, the build that I have right down here, the Kumas disappear and reappear, which is something that I thought that I would add because I just personally thought it was a little bit funny. And the giant little tower that you see up there is supposed to allow you to see the build better, but it also serves another purpose. A lot of people who really like my Uni art or my builds, they oftentimes like to go to my experiences and take a picture of my builds, and they don't give me any credit for it, and people often mistake them as as the one who made the builds. And I usually don't see this as a problem, but the only reason why I see it as a problem is because I do not like art things. Because imagine if you spent hours building something or making something and somebody just takes it right from you. Especially if you're doing an online art commission and somebody paid you for it. It's just theft. And that's why I have the giant thing, because it makes it difficult to take the full picture. And if you do manage to get a picture of it, people will obviously notice that it's not yours and that you got it from somebody's experience, meaning my Uni is the only one that has a full photo. For our next build, it is very difficult to see what it is from down here, but it is a artwork of Glitch, and it took me about almost an hour to make because people kept on sending me invitations or kept trying to barge into my world, just overall being annoying and being nosy. So that's why it took me a while to make this. And even though this isn't my best build that I've made on pkxd, but it's surely definitely one of my favorites. I put a lot of effort into it to make it as identical to the original Glitch as you see with our armors, and it's, I think, Brunots one of his favorites. I think, I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, it's very beautiful, and it's also one of my first builds that actually was a white background. Anyway, let's move on to the next build. And for this build, as you can see by our outfits, it's definitely a pkxd admin. And this admin specifically has a weird obsession with capybaras, which is why I call him the Capybara admin. And this build took me at least 2 hours to make, and it's because it kept messing up on trying to build his head. And I remember when I finished this build, I tried sending it to Dreadboy himself, and he ignored. Which I do not blame him, because he's a very busy person, and obviously he's always busy on social medias. But overall, this is definitely one of my best builds, besides the one that I've made of myself, which, if you guys head over to my uni, you can see for yourselves. And I'll make sure to post a video of myself, the process of me building it, because it's definitely one of my favorites. And thank you, Brunots, for taking a chance and time out of your day to collaborate with me. I am very thankful and very grateful, and I am looking forward to making more content with you in the future, if that's what you're interested in. And that's it for this video. So if you guys enjoyed the work, please check out my uni, like the video, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications.